Sean. We had an error on the, oh yeah, no, it's corrected. Never mind, it's corrected itself. All right, I'm going to undo myself. Ready? Good evening and welcome to the 2023-24 debut of CVCA live streams coverage of CVCA Royals hockey from the Dan Kostel Rec Center in Garfield Heights, Ohio. My name's Tim Nichols. It's good to have you with us once again. Tonight it's the home opener for the Royals, but the season is hardly young. It's game number 15 for the Royals, as they've spent the entire first month of the season on the road. As always, before we get started today, we'd like to encourage you to follow CVCA live streams social media contacts on Facebook, Instagram, and X, the format formerly known as Twitter, by searching for the social media hashtag @CVCA Livestream. By following us on social media, you'll be able to keep track of our broadcast schedule and other news and notes about CVCA athletics. It's a new season, and the last time we brought you hockey coverage, we were signing off on the Barron Cup last February, as the Royals advanced to their second consecutive Barron Cup 3 final in the Greater Cleveland High School Hockey League's Blue Division. They would go on to win the Barron Cup the next day against Kent Roosevelt, the third Barron Cup championship in school history. Since then, CVCA has moved up to the White Division, the middle tier of the three divisions that make up the Greater Cleveland High School Hockey League. More on that later in today's broadcast, but safe to say the reconstructed Royals roster is feeling right at home in the white. The Royals enter today's contest with a record of 9 wins, 3 losses, and no ties, but they are undefeated in the White North at 3-0. Tonight's opponent, the Strongsville Mustangs, who come into the contest at 5-10-0 overall, but winless 0-2 in the White North. 2 of those 10 losses are to the Royals this season, who defeated Strongsville 8-2 in the season opener for both teams, and then again last week 5-2 in the Karen Barlow Memorial Tournament, which was hosted by Kent Roosevelt. About that roster, gone to graduation are last year's captain Nick Humphrey, who capped off his career with a hat trick in the Barron Cup final. And the Royals had to replace their starting defensive duo of Mark Mosher and Zach Nichols. On defense, junior Carter Martin and Eli Parada have stepped up into starting roles, and the Royals have benefited from the return to the team of senior Josh Petchke, who last played 2 years ago. In addition, they've got the arrival of Humphrey's younger brother, freshman Zach Humphrey, who will give the Royals 2 solid lines in the back. Junior Cord Stegmeyer leads the team with 19 goals and 20 assists through 14 games. He's the player other teams have to game plan to stop. But one can make the case that the CVCA team that is on the ice this year has had a successful start to the season because of the arrival of Cord's younger brother, Ali. The freshman has made an immediate impact with 15 goals and 12 assists to start off his CVCA career. And we haven't even mentioned junior Noah Chidima. Chidima is back, and he's found the back of the net 15 times already this season as well. But his assist production is down as the swarm line is no more. Gone to transfer is Jared Outward, who is now at Nordonia. And Jacob Schwartzbeck has struggled out of the gate this season. He has yet to score this year after tallying 23 goals and 50 points a year ago. Strongsville enters tonight's game 5-10-0, as we mentioned before, and still looking for their first divisional victory. The Royals overwhelmed the Mustangs in the season opener when Cord Stegmeyer had a hat trick. His brother Ollie had a pair of goals, and 3 other Royals scored. And then last Friday night, Noah Chidima had a pair of goals against these Mustangs, but they held the Stegmeyer brothers off the board until Cord found the back of the net with 3:48 to go in a game that was marred by 44 penalty minutes, and including a 20-minute delay in the third period just to sort out all the extracurricular activities. So, the two teams familiar with each other, and familiarity breeds contempt sometimes. We'll see what happens tonight, just 4 days after that game was played on Friday night. It is the third meeting ever between the two schools, in addition to being the third meeting this season between CVCA and Strongsville. The two teams had not met previously, despite both having storied hockey history. This year, these two teams both divisional opponents in the Greater Cleveland High School Hockey League White Division. In net this season, Caleb Mosher returns in goal, the junior netminder who authored a shutout in the Barron Cup final a year ago, has seen his save percentage dip just below 90% so far this season, but that defense in front of him remains a work in progress and continues to improve. His backup is newcomer freshman Ryan Cogan, who has 3 wins in net this year already. It's CVCA and Strongsville, the 2023 home opener at the Dan, coming up next on CVCA live stream. Fans making their way into the Dan Kostel Rec Center tonight, and both teams getting through with their warm-up here on the ice right now. Once again, my name is Tim Nichols. We're glad you found your way to the CVCA Livestream YouTube page. We'll have coverage of all CVCA Royals home games here for the Dan Kostel Rec Center this season. Once again, the CVCA Livestream crew back in action, and we've got a new graphics package tonight, picking up a little bit where we left off during football season and adding a little bit to it. So we hope to work out all the bugs and hope everything works tonight, and you've got a great viewing experience coming up for you here as CVCA and Strongsville meet. We'll talk more in depth about the White North and South divisions during the first intermission, but safe to say CVCA is one of 10 schools in Northeast Ohio that are playing in the White division this year. The Royals moving up to the White, as the Greater Cleveland High School Hockey League is made up of 3 divisions that battle for 3 separate Barron Cup championships in February. The red top division, the white division, which is the middle tier division, and the blue division. The Royals making championship day appearances the last 2 seasons in the blue division, competing for Barron Cup 3 and winning last year against Kent Roosevelt back in February 4-0 to take home their 3rd ever Barron Cup championship. On the heels of those 2 consecutive Barron Cup 3 final appearances, the Royals move up to the white division this year. And the competition so far for the Royals has taken a step up as well. Over the weekend, CVCA appeared in the Karen Barlow tournament down at Kent Roosevelt and competed against Hudson, as well as this Strongsville team and Perrysburg, which is ranked the number 16 team in the entire state of Ohio. The Royals defeated Strongsville Friday night. They faced off against Hudson on Saturday for the first time in 11 seasons and only the 3rd time in history. And CVCA defeated the Explorers from Hudson. Hudson, perennially one of the top teams in Northeast Ohio, down a bit this season, still playing in the red upper division of the Greater Cleveland High School Hockey League. They've got a young freshman goaltender at Hudson who is finding his way in the high school hockey. CVCA winning that game 6-4. In the 2 games against Perrysburg on Saturday evening, the Royals had already advanced to the championship and knew that they would be playing Perrysburg again on Sunday. The Royals played all their lines. They played their young freshman goaltender, and Perrysburg skated past the Royals 8-0. The 2 teams faced off again on Sunday for the championship, and that game was won by Perrysburg as well by a score of 5-1. 2 of the other losses CVCA has had this year were in a similar tournament down in Kent Roosevelt earlier in December. They won the first 2 games against some tough competition, but then matched up against the Mentor Cardinals, again one of the top teams in all of Northeast Ohio historically. Mentor defeated CVCA in those 2 games. The first outing was a 5-1 score. The championship game, though, CVCA played very tight with Mentor. It was 1-1 going into the 3rd period. The Cardinals found the back of the net twice for a 3-1 victory, but CVCA acquitting themselves very well against a step up in competition. The Royals are actually 9-0 against anybody not named Mentor or Perrysburg and Troy, which is from the down in the Dayton area. Here, the clock winding down, and we're about ready to go for CVCA and Strongsville, a Greater Cleveland High School Hockey League North contest. The 4th such contest for CVCA in this young season. The head coaches tonight, the Mustangs are coached by Troy Grawl, who is in his 10th season as head coach at Strongsville and his 20th season on the bench overall, as he was an assistant prior to taking over the program 10 seasons ago. The CVCA head coach again is Doug Fairchild, who's now entering year 16 with the Royals. He's assisted by Rich Hurdle on the bench for CVCA. Both teams have moved to the sides of the arena, and we await the announcement of the starting lineups here at the Kostel Rec Center, which has a brand new updated sound system, and we're glad to hear that. We can hear some of those announcements and the music this year. So as the Royals move to their end line to our right, the Mustangs await to their left. And we will turn it over to the public address announcement and be back with you in just a moment. Announced right now, Strongsville's starting lineup. Cole Clark in goal. Eric Dubsky getting the start. He's a freshman. Jackson Niedermeyer starting. He's a senior for the Mustangs. Mike Galchik, another senior, starts for Strongsville. Gavin Kern and Ryan Shostak round out the starting lineup for Strongsville. For the Royals, Caleb Mosher starts in goal for CVCA. He sports an 88.4% save percentage this season. Leading scorer Ollie Stegmeyer, Ollie Stegmeyer, the freshman, starts for the Royals. David Siff is the captain this season for CVCA. There's the leading scorer for CVCA, Cord Stegmeyer, the junior. Another junior for CVCA, Carter Martin, starts on defense. And Eli Parada, legendary name in CVCA Royals hockey. The Parada name will start on defense as well. And now we're going to pause and honor America with the playing of our national anthem. CVCA and Strongsville. The Mustangs and the Royals getting their final instructions before this one starts. The referees tonight, Mike Lucas and Matthew Higginbotham, will adjudicate the festivities this evening. That Higginbotham name should be familiar to many of you that are watching from the CVCA side. A stalwart on the Parma Redmen teams of years past. Higginbotham was one of the top players in the 2019 season when the Royals defeated Parma 2-1 to win their second Barron Cup. Now, a referee here in Northeast Ohio. The Royals have taken the ice. Stepping into the center circle, Ollie Stegmeyer for the Royals. And the puck is dropped down and we are underway. Cord Stegmeyer has it in the offensive zone for the Royals. Stick handles and leaves it for Parada, who fires on net. Saved by the Strongsville goaltender. And a whistle early. And we may have our first penalty of the night. And we will. There's an interference call, and the Royals are going to go on the power play right away. Into the box goes number 6, Jackson Niedermeyer. And the Royals will go on the power play early. Face off to the right of the goaltender, Cole Clark. Stegmeyer, Ollie, wins the face-off. Leaves it for his brother, Cord. Knocked up but not out. Sent back in deep by Carter Martin. David Siff chased after it. Now Stegmeyer. Cord has it. Deep. Skates into the circle. Surveys. And sends it on in further. Up to the point. Parada. Back to Cord. Stegmeyer. Stegmeyer. Directing traffic into the corner. Ollie has it. Brothers. Cross ice. Shot by Parada. And a save by Clark. Minute 29 to go on the interference penalty to Jackson Niedermeyer. Royals with an early power play opportunity. Puck is dropped down, and this time it's won by the Mustangs and cleared all the way down the ice, where Parada will have to go chase after it. He's got one man on him. He'll control and start out behind his own net to try and build out once again with a minute 18 to go in the penalty time to Niedermeyer. David Siff, cross-ice pass, finds Cord Stegmeyer, tries to dump it, and finds his brother Ollie, who dumps it in deep. Siff will chase after it, and he'll get to it, tries to put a shot on net just from the side of the goal. Mouth and can't control. It's taken away, and up ice come the Mustangs on a shorthanded bid. Will Grozen sends it in deep. Dubsky can't control, and CVCA will try and build out once again. 45 to go on the penalty time to Niedermeyer. Stegmeyer, Cord will have to go and let you know if it's Cord or Ollie, as both hit the ice many times at the same time. Siff going off, and on the ice comes the skater for CVCA. Stegmeyer has it, and it's poked further up. Just a half minute remaining. The Royals finally gain the zone, but it's right back out. Drop pass went to no one in particular. And up ice comes Dubsky. Dubsky has it taken away, and now Cord Stegmeyer has it again. Just 17 seconds left on a power play that hasn't produced much in terms of opportunity for CVCA as of yet. Into the offensive zone, and a shot is knocked away into the corner. Centered. Matt Porter's out for his first shift. Can't get there. It's sent back in deep. Penalty time expires. And back to 5-on-5 hockey. It's dumped in deep. Zach Humphrey. Centering pass across the ice looking for Matt Porter. Can't find him, and Strongsville will try and build out. Into the offensive zone they come, fanning on the puck, and it's loose, and the Royals push it forward. Matt Porter can't control, and the defense of the Mustangs sends it back out to center ice, where he gets by Josh Petchke, and he'll have to chase it. Zach Humphrey will be there first, the freshman for the Royals. Sends it around the boards. No one there as a player coming off the ice is David Siff. It's sent on in wide of Mosher, and CVCA will try and build out, but they can't clear the zone as of yet. They finally do, and up the ice come the Royals. Noah Chidima with his first touch. Can't control, and it's sent back in. Humphrey eliminates his opponent there at the neutral zone area, and the Royals will try and build out once again. Josh Petchke. Petchke returning to the CVCA roster this season after not playing last year. Petchke, a senior, and he's played very well this season. Scored his first goal of the season, but turns it over right there. Save off the pad of Caleb Mosher as we're extolling the virtues of Josh Petchke. He turns it right over, and that leads to an opportunity for the Mustangs. Cord Stegmeyer now with it once again. Cross ice. Petchke will dump it in deep, and Zach Humphrey will go away for a change. Round the board to the near side it goes. Out to neutral ice and into the defensive zone for the Royals. David Siff has it. Siff to Ollie Stegmeyer. Stegmeyer gains the offensive zone. Skates around a couple of skaters into the circle. Tries the center for his brother. Can't get it. Shot is... The puck trickles in. Behind the end line. Up to the point. Cross ice. Carter Martin has it. Martin stick handles. Cross ice to Eli Parada. Parada skates in and fires. Lots of traffic in front. And a save by Cole Clark. Cole Clark did not start on Friday night against the Royals, but he relieved goaltender J.P. Pertel. And Clark played quite well. He saved 25 of 27 shots that he faced against the Royals across 2 periods. 92.6%. And he kept the Mustangs in the game on Friday night against CVCA. He stood tall there and made a nice save. Face off to his left is controlled by his teammate. Noah Chidima tries to dispossess the puck, and he does. Chidima sends it around to the near side boards. And it's not cleared out yet, but finally, sending it down the ice and finding a man was Kappel. But they cannot maintain the zone, so Brett Kappel is on it once again. Kappel, long pass cross ice looking for a teammate, too far, and icing is the call, a stoppage with 10 minutes and 18 seconds to go in period number 1. Here's that replay. And back to live action. Face-off will be to the right of goaltender Cole Clark in the CVCA offensive zone. Ollie Stegmeyer steps in for CVCA. Stegmeyer back to his brother Cord. Tries to deke, can't get it. It's back to Humphrey, who sends it in deep. Ollie has it. Ollie back to Zach Humphrey at the point. Humphrey fires in, ricochets wide. Ollie Stegmeyer has it in the corner once again. Stegmeyer dispossessed there, but the Royals still with a good pressure. Stegmeyer down low to David Siff. Siff dishes. Cord back to Ollie in front. Can't get a shot off. Into the corner it goes. He'll chase Will Stegmeyer. It's up but not out. And finally, Strongsville clears it, and they'll try and counter. Into the offensive zone is Dubsky. Dubsky's shot is knocked wide by Zach Humphrey. He gets it back on the near side boards in the corner. Humphrey loses the body to take the puck away from him, and it's loose. Cord Stegmeyer on it, and he'll start back the other way for CVCA. Stegmeyer into the offensive zone. 1-on-4, waiting for a change behind him. Still controlling in the far corner. Stegmeyer sends it back up. Ollie Stegmeyer with a shot is blocked down. And now here comes Strongsville. Michael Galchik. Galchik sees the puck trickle behind the net where Josh Petchke has it. Petchke up ice to Matt Porter. Porter circling and now looking to start up for CVCA. Porter loses the puck, pushes it forward into the zone, but did not have possession. Noah Chidima is on it, and Chidima will dump it in off the body of Gavin Kern, and out it comes. Dumped down the ice, and icing is going to be the call once again on the Mustangs. And you see the replay right there. Down the ice it went, and another offensive zone faceoff for CVCA. Puck is dropped down. The Royals have it. Shot is blocked. A battle ensues for it. And out to center ice it goes. Carter Martin has it. In deep as the Royals change behind the play. Out to center ice. Parada will dump it right back in on the net of Cole Clark. Here come the Mustangs. Jackson Niedermeyer had it, but had it taken away. Sent forward. Chidima has it. He skates in, fires. It's wide. Far side board. First home game for the Royals in the Dan this season. CVCA's David Siff had it, lost it, and it goes down the ice. Icing waved off this time, so Carter Martin will have it for CVCA. Stick handles away from a defender and sends it up, but no one there for the Royals, and it's going to be icing against CVCA, although they wave it off. Turned over in front. Ollie Stegmeyer has it. Look out. Stegmeyer tries to get a shot off. Cannot. Still on his stick. Stegmeyer cross ice. Martin. Martin steps in, shot, and a glove save. A nice one by Cole Clark. You do not want to turn the puck over to Ollie Stegmeyer in the slot like that. You will pay for it more often than not. So about halfway through period number one, no score. The Royals have been pressuring, but nothing to show for it as of yet. Little give and go action, nothing happens, and the other way comes the Mustangs. Ridden off the puck is Dubsky, and Stegmeyer, the younger, Ollie, to his brother Cord. Cross ice pass, looking for David Siff. Siff gets the zone, but can't control. All he can do is push it in deep, and he'll head to the bench and look for a replacement. Zach Humphrey for the Royals, and now Matt Porter. As CVCA will build out. Delayed penalty coming up on Strongsville, and they touch up. Check that, it was delayed offsides. No penalty. So the Mustangs dump it back in deep. Zach Humphrey will have it. 6:45 to go. Josh Petchke, one touch forward and back to him. Petchke will set up for CVCA. Circles, and now sends to Cord Stegmeyer. Cord, cross ice pass is tipped up and kicked forward. Noah Chidima was looking for it. He gets it, and offsides as Chidima into the zone before Stegmeyer, rather before the puck. Also before both Stegmeyers. And in fact, they're not going to call it offsides. It's officially a hand pass, and so the face-off will go all the way back down to the other end, the defensive zone for CVCA, and Caleb Mosher will have to pay attention. It's dropped down and won by the Royals. Around the boards it's sent. Near side. Off that funny bounce here at the Dan Kostel Rec Center. Back in deep where Carter Martin will try and battle for it. The Strongsville Mustangs trying to produce an opportunity, and instead they produce a penalty. The Royals will go back on the power play as Matt Porter was hauled down. Strongsville, number 12, that's Will Grausen, will sit for 2 minutes for tripping. So another CVCA power play, 0 for 1 so far. They had a power play in the first minute of competition. They win the faceoff here. Cord Stegmeyer into the corner. He'll set up behind the net. Siff in front, kind of waiting. It's poked away from him, and now Cord will have to battle for it. It's sent up and kept in. Carter Martin winds up, fires. Rebound shot is, puck is covered by Clark. Officially, that call was slashing on Will Grausen. And a minute 51 remains on the penalty to the Strongsville senior. So the Royals, Ollie Stegmeyer steps in once again, wins the faceoff back to Carter Martin. He just dumps it down low, and it's sent up and out to center ice as the Mustangs clear. Eli Parada forward to Cord Stegmeyer, who gains the zone, stops, and it's jumped back out. So a little careless with the puck there, and the Royals will reset. Chidima, cross ice, turns it over again, and this time the Mustangs are going to clear it all the way down the ice where Martin will pick it up. Minute 37 on the penalty time. Long pass looking for Stegmeyer. He dumps it forward. Chidima's onside. This Ollie Stegmeyer. It's kicked to the side by number 5, Sebastian Hood. The Royals still control. Ollie with it down low. Chidima, centering pass. Stegmeyer wide. A Best shot of the night for Cord Stegmeyer. Best opportunity, just missed the net. So Chidima again, down low, centering to Cord. Cord fires and a save, a rebound. Player without a stick. Another shot is another save. Great job with the Royals peppering the goaltender, Cole Clark. "10-1 shots on goal so far, but Cole Clark has been up to the task in the early going here in the first period. Jacob Schwartzbeck out to take the face-off, and he loses this one. It's sent up and all the way down the ice on the clearance, and CVCA will have to chase it. Eli Parada with pressure there from Jackson Niedermeyer. Parada will build out for the Royals. Through the neutral zone with speed. Parada gains the zone to his right, looking. Schwartzbeck trying to get there. Can't finally picks up a loose puck. Schwartzbeck back down to Parada. Parada controls. Deeks shoots. Rebound shot. And another shot. Matt Porter. And a goal for CVCA. The referee pointed to the goal, and it is 1-0 CVCA. Matt Porter on the goal scoring for the Royals. For Porter, his first goal of the season. Nope. 1-0 CVCA on a power play goal by Matt Porter. Porter, a senior assistant captain for the Royals, gets his first of the year at 10 minutes and 48 seconds. We restart play. Royals with a 1-0 lead. Josh Petchke sees the puck loose in the corner as the Mustangs try and center. It's sent up and out by the Royals. And back on it for Strongsville is Gavin Kern. And shot, chance, saved by the Royals goaltender in a second save. We said Matt Porter got that goal, but officially they've given it to Noah Chidima. So Matt Porter will have to look for goal number one another time. Chidima and Porter were right up front there, but Chidima credited with the goal for CVCA. The Royals, Stegmeyer hauled down, loses his stick, battles for the puck on the boards behind the goal. The Royals dig it out. Cord Stegmeyer trying to get in front to get a shot off, but has the puck knocked away. And down the other end comes Will Grozen. Grozen to his right, tries to center. It's intercepted by David Siff. Up ice it goes, and they wave off icing as the Royals change behind the play. Under 3 minutes to go here in the first period. Cord Stegmeyer tries to get the puck in deep, but it's sent up around the boards, but not out. Chidima to the near side corner. Chidima avoids a hit, and the other direction comes Strongsville. Capel has it knocked away by Zach Humphrey, his opposite number, 15 on 15, and then 51. Noah Chidima comes out with it, looking for a long pass for Jacob Schwartzbeck, just beyond his reach, and collected by Dakota Hood. Turned over, defensive zone turnover, ends up in the back of the net for CVCA. Another goal, it's 2-0. And that one looked like it might have been Matt Porter. We'll take a look on the replay, and indeed, it was. So Porter denied the first time. This time he makes sure that there's no dispute. A Matt Porter goal, and officially his first of the year. So Porter, his first goal of the season. It's 2-0 CVCA. Back underway we are. And the Royals with a 2-goal lead. The Mustangs with an opportunity in deep. Eric Dubsky, he controls. Sent up, but no one there at the point at the blue line to keep it in. Noah Chidima, the assist on the Porter goal, as we're under 2 minutes, $1:45 to go in the first period. As the puck goes up and out of play, it is 1:43 left. Back underway, 1:40 to go in the first period. Royals leading 2-0. And Cord Stegmeyer, cross ice, knocked down. David Stiff can't gain the zone. Now we'll just dump it in deep. And it'll go onto the net. And a stop by Clark. Long pass. And offsides is the call. The Mustangs trying to stretch the ice right there and get a chance. 17-3 shots on goal unofficially. And another offensive zone faceoff for the Royals. Back underway to center ice. Mustangs try and break out with it. Again, Humphrey and Shostak. Check that, Kappel battling for it. Puck trickles behind the net. And loose. Cord Stegmeyer will clean it up. 1 minute to go in the first period. Into the offensive zone. A shot is deflected to the near side corner. Cord Stegmeyer sends it up ice. Can't find a teammate until it gets to the neutral zone, where Zach Humphrey will dump it right back in as the Royals have to get onside. 38 seconds to go, period number 1. Strongsville with a rush. Brady Eichmiller sends it on goal. It's knocked away. In front, loose. Shot and a save. Knocked away. Kept in. Another shot comes in. Is knocked down in front with 19 seconds to go. And Petchke just sends it out to center ice. Royals with a change. Long pass looking to connect with Grozin. Grozin is pushed into the sideboards and a whistle. And it may be, and it is, a power play coming up for Strongsville. Interference on CVCA. Zach Humphrey will go into the box. So the Mustangs will get a power play with 6.7 seconds to go in the first period. If they are unable to score, they'll start the second period up with an extra man once we resume play. Face off to the left of Caleb Mosher. Drop down, up to the point. Cross ice pass, and they'll run out of time. The whistle will, or the horn will blow, and that'll do it for period number 1. The score at the end of the first period, CVCA 2 and Strongsville nothing. With the score, CVCA 2 and Strongsville nothing, we're going to pause right now for this message from Cuyahoga Valley Christian Academy. delay on. Where's it hit the audio inputs? 2-0.
see the levels when they're muted. Scoreboard right now? Yeah. Can you like switch it to static so it doesn't change? What do you mean static? Well, like switch off. I'm gonna do this and it's gonna go blank. I'm gonna turn on motion stabilization because I turned it off. Go ahead. Yeah. We'll take this. Take the lower third off.
Welcome back to the Dan Kostel Rec Center. It's the end of the second, or rather the first intermission. Getting ready to start the second period. Strongsville and CVCA returning to the ice. It's period number 2 upcoming. The Royals will start off on the penalty kill. Carter Martin, rather Zach Humphrey, I believe, is in the box to start this second period. Strongsville will have an opportunity to try and get closer. They are outshot in period number 1, 17-6. Ready to go. Royals going left to right in this second period, and the puck is dropped down. We're back underway. The Mustangs on the power play, and the Royals clear it down to the right of goaltender Cole Clark. Up ice, they try and send it, but they're going to ice it right out of the gate. Icing on Strongsville. 14:45 to go in period number 2. Face-off will be in the defensive zone for the Mustangs on the power play. Out to kill this penalty for CVCA is Ollie Stegmeyer, David Siff, Carter Martin, and Eli Parada. The Royals were very strong on the penalty kill a year ago with a number of shorthanded bids. And here's another one, a shot, and a missed net by Ollie Stegmeyer right on the doorstep. Here come the Mustangs building the other way. They'll put a shot wide of the goaltender Mosher. Far side, Will Grozen up to the point, dumped in low to the right of Mosher. Send in deep where Martin has it, and he'll clear it down the ice with 1:10 to go on the penalty time. Clark sends it up, but turns it over where it's turned over at the blue line. Noah Chidima has it. Jacob Schwartzbeck is lurking. Chidima gets to the front and is hauled down. No call. Schwartzbeck in the corner sends it back the other side as more penalty time comes off. Down to 50 seconds to go on the man advantage. Chidima pestering in deep, and the Mustangs still can't gain the zone, get out of their own zone rather, with the man advantage. Schwartzbeck takes a swing at it, and now the Mustangs will send it in, but not far. It's knocked down and sent down the ice by Parada. Swept up by Brett Kappel. Kappel with a head of steam trying to gain the zone, and he finally will for the Mustangs. Kappel takes a big hit, and the Royals standing up the Mustangs as the puck is cleared down once again. 13 seconds to go. The Royals using the body, and the Mustangs unable to do much at all as the penalty time expires. Back to even strength for CVCA. Out there is Parada. Parada slips by one, skates around another, gains the zone. The defenseman puts a shot in wide, and right off the bench comes Ollie Stegmeyer. His shot is high and off the glass to the near side. Matt Porter, who scored his first goal of the season in the first half, is hauled down. Kept in by Stegmeyer, who puts a shot in on net from his knees. Pushed aside by Clark. Sent up and kicked aside by Ollie Stegmeyer. And finally chopped out, and Eli Parada has it. Pushes it forward. The Royals gain the zone again, and offsides. One Stegmeyer brother just a step ahead of the other. And they'll face off on the near side, just outside the Royals' offensive zone. Noah Chidima, his 16th of the season, and Matt Porter, his first of the year. The 2 goals for the Royals thus far tonight. Face-off is dropped down. One back to Zach Humphrey, who angles it off the boards, but no one there for the Royals. And Strongsville sends it down the ice where Josh Petchke has it. He's got pressure, though, from Michael Galchuk, and Galchuk takes the puck away, centers, and in there to take it away for the Royals is David Siff. Up to Humphrey. Humphrey tries to dump it in. It's knocked down in front and sent right back out to Petchke at center ice. Petchke will dump it in on goal, and a save by Clark. Strongsville clears his zone, cross ice off the boards, and sent in. Galchuk, but no teammates down there. Petchke will circle back. Still has Galchuk in the vicinity. Angles it forward to Siff. Siff. Long cross ice pass. He finds towards Stegmeyer. Stegmeyer gets it. Tries to angle toward the goal. Now he'll have to recapture the puck. He does. Chidima has it. Sends it up to the point. Martin. Back to Chidima. Back behind the net. It goes. Matt Porter looking for Jacob Schwartzbeck. It's swept to the far side, and Strongsville will clear. Parada sends one toward the goal. Blocker save by Clark. Near side corner, Chidima's down there. Schwartzbeck. Now Chidima. Centering pass looking for Parada. It comes to the blade of Schwartzbeck. He fires near side wide. Loose behind the net. Centering pass once again. Collected by Parada and sent down low once again to Porter. Porter in the corner. Knocked down. Chidima has it. Chidima skates behind the net. Schwartzbeck in front. Tries to get it to him, but it's knocked away. And Strongsville is going to clear with 1 minute of penalty time remaining. A shot and a save on a shorthanded bid from way out wide, or way out long. Caleb Mosher up to the task. Schwartzbeck collects and dumps it in deep, and he'll head off, as will Matt Porter. And Chidima, full line change on the front for CVCA. Turned over, Eli Parada fires, loose in front, and a goal for David Siff. Clark knocked down the first one, but left a juicy rebound right out in front, and Siff pounced on it. Put it in the back of the net. David Siff from Eli Parada, and the Royals lead extends to 3-0. Siff's 6th goal of the season comes at 5 minutes 11 seconds of the second period. CVCA 3, Strongsville nothing. Back underway, puck right back into the Royals' offensive zone. Cord Stegmeyer rubbed out of that play. The Royals recapture the puck though, and they gain the zone. It's Ollie Stegmeyer, centering pass, looking for his brother, and David Siff was also in the vicinity. Neither could come up with it, and now a counter. Set up to the point. Sebastian Hood sends it down low, wide. The puck bounces to the near side. It's dumped back in deep. Petchke pushed out of the way. And Strongsville's Jackson Niedermeyer has it. Niedermeyer sends it up. A shot knocked down in front. Second shot is wide. The initial shot from Sebastian Hood. Now Petchke collects the loose puck behind his net. Niedermeyer's there on the check. Stegmeyer chops at it. Ollie can't get it. Zach Humphrey's knocked down, and another shot is knocked down in front, and Siff one-on-one tries to get there, can't. Sent up. Good pressure by Strongsville. Dakota Hood loses the puck, and it's sent out to center ice where Zach Humphrey is on it for CVCA. Waits for teammates to get onside, dumps it in deep right behind the net. Hood, far side, around the boards, and now a 2-on-1 if they hurry. Strongsville gains the offensive zone. Save off the pad of Caleb Mosher. Petchke reverses, gets it right back as there was pressure on the far side by one of the Mustangs. Matt Porter up ice looking for Chidima, and it's going to be icing as the puck was behind Noah Chidima, the junior, and a stoppage with 7:56 to go here in period number 2. A defensive zone face-off for CVCA. Well, Grozen for the Mustangs. And Noah Chidima, who wins it, back to Eli Barada for the Royals. Schwartzbeck, far side, it goes right over his stick, dumped back in. Carter Martin sends it off the boards with a funny bounce right to the Mustangs. Cross-ice pass, sent in and chopped away by Mosher. Good pressure for once for the Mustangs. Nolan Miller on the near side. Parada tussling with one of his counterparts from the Mustangs. They break apart, and the loose puck is pounced on by Chidima. Parada sends it in wide of the goaltender Clark. Schwartzbeck sends it back up to Martin, looking for him. He's able to keep it in, but only for a moment. Now 2-on-1 for Strongsville. Centering pass and chipped aside and away by Caleb Mosher, and the Royals will send it right out to center ice where it's collected by Strongsville's Gavin Kern, and he sends his teammates ducking for cover as he fires it into the Strongsville Mustangs bench, and the play stops with 6:55 to go. Second period goal by David Siff extends the Royals' first intermission lead from 2-0 to 3-0. A center ice face-off. Eric Dubsky and Ollie Stegmeyer. One backed by the Mustangs, but they turn it right over. Sent up looking for Cord Stegmeyer, and they wave off icing. So, Gavin Kern has it on his blade. Kern sends it up, kept in by Humphrey. Dumps it back down low, but Kern has it again. He'll start the rush. Kern into the offensive zone. Humphrey reaches, he goes right by him. Centering pass. Good chance there, but no one there to collect that centered puck. The team's battle on the near side, and it's kept in on the point. Swing and a miss by number 8 for the Mustangs. Long pass looking for Stegmeyer. He's got it. Has to collect it, though. He's got his brother waiting. Circles. Leaves it for Petchke, who can't do much with it, and it's sent forward. Onside is Strongsville. Eric Dubsky with pressure from Zach Humphrey. Dubsky now has it taken away by David Siff. Siff, another long angled pass for Cord Stegmeyer, but he can't gain the zone. Broken stick on the ice. As the Royals, Ali Stegmeyer circles and looks out. A big hit at center ice. Stegmeyer saw that one coming, ducked for cover, and it results in a shot and another hit the other direction. Cord Stegmeyer is going to go for interference. Check that, they get Ollie Stegmeyer on the original hit. So Strongsville will get a power play opportunity. Here's the replay of the latter part of that play. Actually, here it is. I'm not sure how that's a penalty. Stegmeyer had the puck. It went off his blade. He saw the hit coming and ducked for cover to protect himself. And for his efforts, goes to the box for 2 minutes. Royals on the penalty kill. Face off to the left side of Caleb Mosher with 5:31 to go here in the second period. One back, and Siff has it on a breakaway. David Siff skates in. He's got pressure from two. Shoots, and he scores! David Siff, shorthanded goal for CVCA, his second of the period. And the Royals lead 4-0. Here it is. Siff with the loose puck skates to it. He's very fast and speedy. Had two Strongsville Mustangs chasing him, but they could not get him. Siff puts it right behind goaltender Cole Clark, his second of the day, and for Siff, his seventh of the season. It's CVCA 4, Mustangs nothing. That shorthanded goal coming just 6 seconds into the power play for the Mustangs, which continues. And a shot and a glove save by Caleb Mosher. Play continues. And the power play continues. Official scoring Siff from Chidima on that power play, rather that shorthanded goal for CVCA. Minute 35 to go on the power play for the Strongsville Mustangs, who now trail 4-0. Jacob Schwartzbeck stands up, the Mustangs counterpart, at the blue line, and the Royals will clear it down the ice. Back to get it is Gavin Kern. Sends it up, but unable to control is a teammate. And a backhanded clear and delayed offsides for the Mustangs. And then the Royals will clear it back out once again with a minute 12 to go on the penalty time. Will Grausen gains the zone for Strongsville. Lines up, shoots, and a stick save. Pushed aside by Caleb Mosher. Loose in front, and the Royals will just swipe it out to center ice once again, where Kern has it. Kern with pressure from Morgan Joy, who gets a shift, and he's going to ice it. Nice job by Morgan Joy, putting pressure on Gavin Kern. Under that pressure, he sent it up ice, and icing the call. So a defensive zone faceoff for Strongsville, having already given up a goal on this power play. Shorthanded goal for CVCA's David Siff. And the face-off will be to the right of the goaltender, Cole Clark. Chidima steps in for CVCA and pushes it forward. Sent up, but unable to connect. And the Royals, Josh Petchke will be on it. He'll have pressure from Jack Katranak. But the whistle blows. Icing once again on the power play for Strongsville. So we'll do it again to the right of Cole Clark. Chidima pushes it, and Clark will stick it aside. Gets it back. Chidima lines up and fans on it, and Clark, fortunately for him, covers it. And Noah Chidima is ready from point-blank range to try and get another one for the Royals. This time the Mustangs win it back, and they'll try and build out with 40 seconds remaining on the penalty time to CVCA's Ollie Stegmeyer. Cross-ice pass and gaining the zone is Strongsville. Centering pass, and the Royals' Morgan Joy has it. She sends it forward. Noah Chidima has it. Chidima into the offensive zone. Shorthanded dangles and loses the puck. But still the Mustangs unable to get any sustained pressure in the CVCA offensive zone. Dubsky fires a shot, and Caleb Mosher blocked it with the pad and then pounced on it with 12 seconds remaining. Here's that replay. Mosher tested, but up to the task with 3:11 to go here in period number 2. Face-off will be to his right. One back to the Royals, and they clear it once again down the ice. 10 seconds left, and Stegmeyer getting ready to come out of the box. It's loose in front, and Sif is there again to put pressure on. 5 seconds left. Strongsville with one last chance on the power play. It's poke checked away. Picked up by Kappel, skates behind the net. Penalty time is up, back to even strength. Kappel still has it. Circling, sends it down low. Grozen back up, shot, and a glove save. And looking toward the heavens is Dakota Hood, saying, what do we need to do to try and solve Caleb Mosher? Here's that shot, and Mosher had it tracked the entire way, makes a stop, and with 2:36 to go in the second period, the Royals back to even strength. The faceoff will be to the left of their goaltender, junior Caleb Mosher. One back by CVCA. Carter Martin has it in the corner. Has pressure from a pair of Mustangs, and Chidima comes out with it. And he's going to get it and carry it through the neutral zone. Chidima into the offensive zone, skating in, centers, backhanded shot, loose in front. Puck trickles to the far side, kept in at the blue line, and a whistle. Waiting for the call. They're going to call a slash on Strongsville, and the Royals will go on the power play. The penalty to number 20, Brady Eichmiller. Apologies to Mr. and Mrs. and Brady himself. 2:12 to go. Second period, Royals back on the power play, leading 4-0. And extending the lines now, we got to look at a couple of the youngsters from CVCA who are out there. The face-off will be taken by Andrew Clark, a freshman. Also out on this line on the power play is number 22, Sam Larker. Morgan Joy there with Petchke and Humphrey on the defense. Humphrey sends it down low. Chasing after it for the Royals is Larker. It's sent up and out where Humphrey has it. Dumps it right back in. And a whistle. And I believe they're going to call offsides on CVCA as they had not cleared the zone. And the appearance by Clark, Larker, and Joy will be a short one. 2 minutes even to go in the second period, 1:54 in penalty time for Strongsville, number 20, Brady Eichmiller. Puck is cleared down the ice. Carter Martin collects it in the defensive zone. Evades a check. Sends it forward. Quick pass, and the Royals on the go once again, but Ollie Stegmeyer dispossessed at the blue line, and it's sent right down and cleared by the Mustangs. Royals will reset, but cannot connect on the pass, and it's dumped back in with 1:26 to go in the period. Again, turned over at center ice. Royals being sloppy on this power play. With it on a shorthanded opportunity, Eric Dubsky. Carter Martin dumps it forward, and CVCA all discombobulated on the power play here. Dumped in the corner, and Eli Parada will collect it. Parada sets up, passes, and finds one of the Stegmeyer brothers. It's Cord. Cord gains the zone. Near side corner. Circles behind the net. Still on his blade. Poked away. Sift there to try and get to it. And a delayed penalty coming against CVCA. We're going to have some 4-on-4 hockey for a little bit as the penalty will end, or rather the penalty will not end. Court Stegmeyer and one of the Strongsville Mustangs getting into it. Again, we mentioned it got ugly in the last game on Friday night. And you see the frustration brewing from some of the Mustangs. Stegmeyer goes into the box, Cord, with 32 seconds to go in the second period. So we'll have some 4-on-4 hockey. So 4-on-4 hockey with 32 seconds to go in the period. Stegmeyer in the box, shot, save, and poked aside on the rebound by one of the Royals. Sent back up to center ice with 22 to go in the period. Cross ice. Harada has it for the Royals with 15. Schwartzbeck can't corral it. Now Chidima with 6 seconds left gains the zone, but cannot control, and it's cleared all the way down. As the clock winds out in period number 2, we've reached the end of 2 periods of play. The score, CVCA 4 and Strongsville nothing.
We want to go intermission.
So as the second period ends, the Royals with a 4-0 lead. It'll be 4-on-4 hockey for the first 20 seconds of the third period when we resume play, and then Strongsville will have a power play for 1 minute and 8 seconds. Second period goals, a pair of them by David Siff. And the Royals senior captain in the record books tonight. The Royals with 4 goals so far through 2 periods of play and a 4-0 lead. Once again, we want to remind you that the CVCA Christmas tournament is upcoming. Next week, 4 games in, or rather 4 days of games, 12 games overall. CVCA hosting Aurora, Avon, Clay, NDCL, and Normandy. Here at the Dan Kostel Rec Center, daily games at 2 o'clock, 4:30, and 7 p.m. Make sure to follow us on, or at CVCA Livestream on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and the platform known as X now, formerly known as Twitter. We'll have all the details on those games and those upcoming live streams next week from the 27th, Wednesday, through the 30th on Saturday. We're going to pause right now. We'll be back in a few moments and update you on other CVCA sports that are happening in the CVCA athletics world. You'll hear arena sounds as we are at the second period intermission. CVCA 4 and Strongsville nothing.
So I'm more in like the kids area, but we still use the screens.
Welcome back to CVCA live streams coverage of Royals hockey from the Dan Kostel Rec Center. We're nearing the end of the second intermission. This is Tim Nichols along with you. Royals leading 4-0. Goals today by Noah Chidima and Matt Porter in the first period. A pair of goals by David Siff in the second period. And that is the score at the moment. CVCA 4 and Strongsville 0. Elsewhere in CVCA sports this week, life after Darren Peterson's going quite well, thank you very much, for the CVCA boys basketball team. They are 5-0 on the young season with 2 wins in conference and significant non-conference wins against Whitehall, Yearling, Brush, and University School. That's good enough to move CVCA up 6 spots to number 17 in this week's NEO Zone boys basketball top 25. In the last game against US in the Shaker Heights Classic, they authored a come-from-behind 65-60 victory over the weekend. Senior Lavelle Sharp was named the game MVP, and head coach Matt Futch recorded his 100th career victory. The team will travel to Orrville tonight to resume Principal's Athletic Conference play. The 4-time defending PAC champion girls basketball squad is off to a hot start as well at 6-1 overall and 5-0 in conference. The only blemish, an early December loss at Mentor. On Saturday, they made the trip to Fairless to face the Falcons, facing a 4-point deficit to start the fourth quarter. CVCA was able to come back and secure a 51-49 road victory as Joy Williams led all scorers with 27 points. Up next is a game at Canton South on Wednesday night. Bowling team is off until January 8th against Norton. Highlights so far this season include a girls' win against Bucktel and a boys' victory against Norwayne. The swimming and diving teams are off until the Stampede Invitational on December 30th in Worcester. Girls swimming has recorded wins in meets against Alliance, WRA, and Hoban this winter, and the boys defeated Alliance and Hoban as well. 13 CVCA swimmers recorded personal bests in the December 7th tri-meet with Walsh and Hoban. And the wrestling team kicks off its season this weekend on Friday and Saturday in the North Canton Holiday Tournament. As a reminder, we said it before, we'll say it again, that next week we're going to have 12 games for you as part of the CVCA Christmas Tournament on CVCA live stream from December 27th through December 30th when the Royals host Aurora, Avon, Clay, NDCL, and Normandy here at the Dan Kostel Rec Center. Games daily from the 27th through the 30th, Wednesday through Saturday from at 2 o'clock, 4:30, and at 7 o'clock. Teams returning to the ice. As you see, Noah Chidima and Cord Stegmeyer, the top returning scorers for CVCA. Chidima in the books today with a goal in the first period. So far, Cord Stegmeyer held off the scoreboard. He'll start the third period in the penalty box as he'll have to serve out time. We'll start with some 4-on-4 action here for 20 seconds before the Strongsville Mustangs will have a power play for 1 minute and 8 seconds. As we get ready to start the third period, the Strongsville Mustangs look like they're going to make a change in goal. J.P. Pertel in between the pipes, getting some shots from some teammates to get ready to play this third period. Pertel started the game against CVCA on Friday night, and as we mentioned during the pregame, it did not go superbly well. Pertel gave up 3 goals on just 11 shots in that first period. So we'll see how Pertel does here in this contest in the third period. The referees have returned to the ice and they blow the whistles. We're about ready to get started. Once again, it'll be 4-on-4 to start the third period for 20 seconds. And then the Mustangs will have a power play of 1 minute and 8 seconds. In the box for the Mustangs is Brady Eichmiller. There's 20 seconds remaining on his penalty. And Cord Stegmeyer in the box for CVCA. They're getting acquainted. 15 minutes is up on the clock, and we're ready to go with third period action. The puck is dropped down, and we're underway. David Siff pressuring as the penalty time winds down for Eichmiller. 4-on-4 at the moment. Eichmiller will return to the ice in 10 seconds when the Mustangs power play will begin. CVCA, Siff up ice to Stegmeyer. That's Ollie. Ollie fires, and the first shot of the night seen by J.P. Pertel is saved, and now Eichmiller returns to the ice. Power play for the Strongsville Mustangs, and Eichmiller gets it right out of the box. Shot, score! Power play goal for the Strongsville Mustangs. Brady Eichmiller came out of the box. A perfect pass to him, and his shot fired past Caleb Mosher, and the Mustangs are on the board 4-1. The Royals caught sleeping, and Eichmiller makes the Royals pay. It's 4-1 CVCA. So back to even strength. Time of that goal, 36 seconds of the second period. Zach Humphrey with pressure from Jackson Niedermeyer. Niedermeyer rubs Humphrey off the puck, but Noah Chidima is there, pushes it up ice. Too far for a teammate, Schwartzbeck. Gets it back and fans on it, and now Dubsky has it. Eric Dubsky behind his own net loses the puck, and now Chidima comes out with it. Eichmiller's goal was assisted by Brett Kappel. A beautiful pass for him, and Eichmiller put it behind Caleb Mosher, 4-1. Another shot wide. Pushed back off the side of the net. Far side, Matt Porter chips it up, but not out. Strongsville will get another shot. Pushed aside by Mosher. Strongsville coming out with some fire here in the third period. And the Royals misplaying the puck. Up to the point. Shot fired, knocked out in front, bodies flying everywhere. And the Royals turn it over again. 3 Royals around that puck, and it comes to one of the Strongsville Mustangs. Up to the point, shot in again. And Mosher has it. Some pushing and shoving. Zach Humphrey tied up with one of the Mustangs. It looks like it might have been Dubsky. And it was. He'll retreat to his bench. And the Royals, as you are seeing them on CVCA live stream for the first time this season, have had a propensity to kind of lose some momentum with leads later in games. They gave up 3 goals to this team in the third period. Rather, against Hudson in the third period on Saturday. They gave up 2 goals to this team in the third period on Friday. So far, 1 third period goal just 36 seconds in here. Pertel with a save, flips it behind the net. Round the boards it comes. Martin tries to keep it in, and he does, but the Royals skate right past it. And so, up it comes. Kern can't gain the zone. Sent up, Cord Stegmeyer has it. Stegmeyer into the offensive zone. Winds up on his forehand. Shoots, and it's wide. Strongsville clears out to center ice, where Carter Martin collects the puck for CVCA. Cross ice pass, and it's sent in. The Royals will chase it. Stegmeyer. Ford has it behind the net, circles, looks, sends it up looking for Eli Parada. Parada keeps it in. Stegmeyer, Ford dumps it back down low. Gets it back on his stick, but trips and falls. Carter Martin winds up. It's knocked down in front, didn't even get to the goal. Back out to center ice. Ollie Stegmeyer has it, gains his own. Man falls down in front of him. Stegmeyer, now Cord has it. Cord, penalty coming on Strongsville, and Cord is knocked down from behind. The Royals were already going on the power play. We'll see what the calls are going to be, as Cord Stegmeyer was trying to get a shot off and was leveled from behind. Roughing. The call. Or high sticking. The call against number 26, Archie Wall. And so the Royals will go on the power play. Time of the penalty, 3 minutes and 20 seconds. And immediately Strongsville will clear. Martin and Parada chase it. Martin overskates it, but gets it back and sends it quickly up ice. Royals Schwartzbeck has it. Jacob Schwartzbeck looking for that first goal of the season. Dumps it in deep, gets the pass to himself. Dips it around to the near side where Noah Chediva collects it and sends it up to Martin. Martin winds up, shoots wide. Far side, Eli Parada will have it. Parada shoots one in, knocked down. Backhanded shot by Schwartzbeck. Second shot is over the net. Chediva sends it up. Martin has it poked away and cleared. Nice job right there on defense by number 15, Brett Kappel, who continues to pressure. It's poked to Parada, back to the other side are Martin and Schwartzbeck. Minute 11 to go in the penalty time. The Royals power play heads up ice. It's Matt Porter who gains his own and dumps it in deep. Noah Chediva will chase for it, and Chediva gets there and wins the puck battle. Looking, he's got a Royal at the point. It's Martin, cross ice, Parada skates into the circle, fires, saved by Pertel. Dumped up, and Parada had exited his spot at the point, and it goes back where he would have been. No one there, and so it's cleared down the ice by the Mustangs. Carter Martin has it, 41 seconds. Long pass, too far for Chediva, collected by the Mustangs, and they're going to clear it once again. Long pass on the blade of Jackson Niedermeyer, but he could not complete his rush, and the Royals will build out again. Good pass to Cord Stegmeyer. Stegmeyer has his shot knocked down and away. Behind the net, David Stiff will battle for it. Loose in front. And here come the Mustangs with 13 to go, and they'll clear it again. Right on goal of Caleb Mosher. Nice job by Will Grozen. In the corner, 5 seconds left. Wall will be coming out of the box, and he does. Back to even strength. 5-on-5, Ollie Stegmeyer into the zone, skates into the circle, into the corner. Centers, looking for his brother Cord, and Gavin Kern intercepts. Far side, and set up the boards, and out to center ice where Eli Parada has it. Stops and sends it back in deep. The Royals get onside. 9 minutes and 15 seconds to go in regulation. CVCA 4, Strongsville 1. Dubsky leaves it, and fanning on it is number 6, Niedermeyer. But it comes to the high point, shot in, and saved for Mosher. Dakota Hood could not get much on that shot. Mosher made quick work of it. It's sent down the other direction, too far for David Siff, but a shot and a second chance and a score. Turned over in the defensive zone, and the Royals make them pay, and that's Cord Stegmeyer for his team-leading 20th goal of the season for the CVCA junior. So 5-1 CVCA on the Stegmeyer goal. And we're back underway. Royals into the offensive zone again. Matt Porter dumps it in behind the net. Strongsville clears to center ice. Humphrey, cross ice. Sent in by Petchke, but right back out. Josh Petchke will be back on it. Puck is loose, and Strongsville gains the zone. Shot wide of Mosher. Official scoring in the last goal. Cord Stegmeyer, his 20th of the season. Assist to David Siff as the Royals ice the puck with 8:03 to go and a 4-goal lead restored. Face off in the defensive zone for CVCA, and it'll be to the left of Caleb Mosher. And Andrew Clark is out to take it, the freshman for the Royals. He'll look at Eric Dubsky, and he wins it back for CVCA. Nice job by the Royals freshman. Morgan Joy on the far side. Trying to control. She has it back for a moment. Clark, now Joy, sends it up to center ice. And Joy has it on her stick. Backhanded into the zone. She's taken down. And a loose puck to center ice where Eli Parada is on it and dumps it back in. Saved by Pertel. Joy with pressure. Clark. Pushed aside. Sam Larker comes in. Shot from the point off the post. Joy tries to get a shot on goal on the rebound. And it's covered by Pertel. Nice pressure by the third line of the Royals. So the Royals first line back out there. Puck is loose. Push forward. Pressure now on the Strongsville defense by Sif. They turn it over. Zach Humphrey at center ice. Off the boards, angled pass looking for Ollie Stegmeyer. Couldn't find him. And Strongsville will try and push out. Michael Galchik's shot is knocked down. Comes to the blade of Stegmeyer. After another pass, Ollie Stegmeyer chases Cord in the corner. Nice pirouette to Cord. Cord shot. Another shot off the iron. David Sif pressuring. And a penalty taken by Cord Stegmeyer. It's going to be a hook. And Stegmeyer leading the Royals in goals, leading the Royals in assists, and also leading the Royals in penalty minutes. His second trip to the penalty box, the sin bin today. And another power play opportunity for Strongsville. They capitalized very quickly on their last one when Brady Eichmiller came out of the box and put it behind Caleb Mosher. Here, a more traditional power play. The 2-minute variety. And the Royals clear it down the ice. 6:14 to go in regulation. CVCA 5, Strongsville 1. Into the offensive zone is Kappel. Kappel behind the net. Surveys. Still looking. Fires cross ice. And the Royals get a loose puck and clear it down the ice. Into the corner, Noah Chidima has it for the Royals on the shorthanded bid. They have one shorthanded goal already on the day. Centering pass, loose in front and swept up. And here comes the Strongsville Mustangs. Will Grozen into the offensive zone. Grozen sets up on the left point. Cross ice, he's got Kappel. Kappel dumps it into the corner. It's chased over there by Niedermeyer. Niedermeyer with pressure from Parada. The puck draws a crowd of 3 Mustangs, and Parada's trying to still pin it up against the boards and waste this power play time for the Strongsville Mustangs. It finally comes loose back into the corner. And centering pass now up to the point. The Mustangs control with 36. Cross ice and down to the dot where Eric Dubsky fans on it. It's loose and sent up ice by Chidima. The Royals clear with 24 seconds left to go in penalty time to Cord Stegmeyer. We're under 5 minutes to go in regulation. Chidima is going to take another penalty. And so the goalie leaves the net and the Royals touch up. 10 seconds to go on the Stegmeyer penalty. And Noah Chidima went in high on a check. And he's going to end up with a 2-minute penalty. And for 10 seconds, it will be 5-on-3 for the Mustangs. The official call, 2 minutes for roughing against Chidima. And they drop the puck down. Shot in and knocked down by Eli Parada. Up to the point and back in. Penalty time for Stegmeyer's out. Or up. It's now 5-on-4 as the power play time continues for the Mustangs. 4:21 to go in regulation. And the Royals clear it down the ice. Royals clear again, and Ollie Stegmeyer all alone. And he's rubbed out of the play behind the net with 1:16 to go on the Chidima penalty. Gets it back, and Stegmeyer shot, saved by Pertel off the blocker. Here come the Mustangs once again. They've gained the zone, but not really controlling the puck. Big hit by Cord Stegmeyer. He goes flying to the ice, and the loose puck is knocked up and not yet out. And finally, the Royals clear it. And one of the Mustangs takes a run at Cord. He braces himself and just skates off the ice with 34 seconds to go on the penalty time. David Siff is on the ice, and the net is empty. Empty net for Strongsville, and they're going to go 6-on-4 for the final 23 seconds of this power play. Empty net. They gain the zone. 6-on-4 for 15 more seconds. Centering pass, and whistles blow. Another penalty. And we'll see who goes. And back into the box goes Cord Stegmeyer. So, Pertel is back in the net. It'll be 5-on-3 for another 11 seconds. So this time roughing. And the Royals getting sloppy here at the end of the game with a steady run to the penalty box. 5-on-3 and a swing and a clearance down the ice. And Ollie Stegmeyer says, "What is that?" Penalty time up for Noah Chidima. He'll return to the ice. It'll be 5-on-4 now with 2.5 to go in the game. A frenetic final 5 minutes. Chidima, who's just returned to the ice, clears it down the ice. CVCA 5, Strongsville 1. The Mustangs gain the zone but lose the puck. Humphrey for CVCA has it. He's going to angle it up, and that was off the bricks behind the CVCA bench, ricocheted back onto the ice. CVCA head assistant coach Rich Hurdle ducked for cover. No harm, no foul, fortunately for him. Face off to the right of Caleb Mosher. Won by the Mustangs. Cross ice. Grozen shot wide. Second shot. Can't find the net. Mustang power play continues. Far side. And this one is wide again, all the way around the boards to the near point where Will Grozen has it, but he loses it to Chidima, who clears it down the ice. 1:18 seconds to go in the penalty time. David Siff is first there for the Royals. Siff will skate to the corner. Has company from Brady Eichmiller, the only goal scorer for Strongsville. Takes him to the ice, does Eichmiller, and it trickles out. Carlos Flores has it. Flores loses the puck into the corner to Eli Parada. We're winding down close to a minute to go in this contest. The Royals trying to get a shorthanded opportunity. Whistles blow. And we'll wait to see what the call is. And one of the Mustangs is going to go. And the guilty party is Carlos Flores. That'll give us some 4-on-4 hockey as the penalty will end there. A pair of 8s in the penalty box. Royal shot, saved by Pertel. 61 seconds to go in this contest. The penalty officially was too many men on the ice for Strongsville. Shot by Morgan Joy is pushed aside. As we wind down in this one. Knocked down by Caleb Mosher. In the waning seconds of this contest, CVCA 5 and Strongsville 1. The Royals will go to 11-5 and 4-0, remaining undefeated in the league. Strongsville's going to drop to 5-11 as Morgan Joy has it, dumps it back in deep. Just 15 seconds left in this contest. Strongsville will remain winless in the division, dropping to 0-3. Final 10, Carter Martin has it. Martin will gain the zone. And the puck trickles to center ice where the clock will wind out. And the horn sounds.
Oh, shoot, yeah, we already need to turn it off.
And we've run out of battery on our clock. And so it said 0-0 there, but in reality, the final score, CVCA 5 and Strongsville 1. So a good night for CVCA as they head into the Christmas break. It'll be a short one. CVCA victorious 5-1. As a reminder, the Christmas tournament is coming up next week. And we'll have every game for you starting on Wednesday, December 27th at 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock, 4:30, and 7 o'clock next week. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday